Okay, so it looks like we got 3 people so far. That's gonna make it easier for us. Let me know when you guys are able to see what, on my screen, like what's on my screen.
I can see the screen.
Okay, cool. How about Mike?
Yes, I'm here. I can see webinar, protect your investment.
Okay, cool. So you guys are good to go. Let me see 1 sec. Yeah, we're good to go then. So good afternoon. How you guys doing?
Doing well.
Okay. So my name is Henry Sanchez. I'm one of the support technicians here at Ordyx, and I'm gonna be doing the webinar today. Today we're gonna talk about protect your investment, protect your profit. By the way, if you guys have any questions, while I'm explaining things and everything, just go ahead and feel free to ask whatever you guys want. Also, if I don't have the answer for your question, I will ask for your email address and cell phone number so I can contact you later and give you a response for whatever the question is. So yeah, let's gonna start now. The webinar goal is to demonstrate the different ways that Ordyx can be configured to help you protect your investments. And of course, we're gonna help you to how you guys can figure out how is it better to run your restaurant. How can you give different permissions to whatever servers or managers so they can do certain things in front of the house and as well as in back office. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. And yeah, we will cover configuration. We will cover alerts and notifications. We will cover reports, hardware, and we have some references. Some actually a book that you guys might wanna look into it. And yeah, let's gonna start with the configuration. Cash management. We're gonna be looking at the price manipulation as well. We're gonna be talking about roles, permissions, and the QuickBooks integration. So let's gonna start talking about cash management. There are 2 ways that you guys will tell us how you guys want to set up your restaurant. One is the blind drops versus monitoring reports. Blind drops means that basically everything that is done within the terminal is not going to ask for any permission. So basically you can void an order or anything like that and it will not ask for any permission. That's more like for small restaurants, I will say. Of course, you will be able to see whatever is done in the back office. So, for example, in the if the cash drawer is short or is over, it still is going to allow you to close or cash out the cash drawer and close the store, but it's not going to give you the alert, so you will be able to see that on the back office as well, all that information. But in terms of the alerts that it's going to give you, it's not going to stop you from doing anything. You can do whatever you want basically. Versus monitoring reports is going to allow you to monitor what like all the reports or everything that is being done on the terminal. You can see it on the back office reports anytime you want. It will tell you exact date, time. Uh, it will tell you basically who took an order, the name. It will give you the login number as well. So that's a pretty good, details of what's going on the restaurant. You can see everything. Um, Also, um, if the payments are taken on the cash drawer by servers, that depends on what you guys. I don't know how you guys run your restaurants, but I was a server as well, and like on the restaurant that I used to work, how we had it set it up. It was that we had our own personal bank. So we just took the cash payments. We were able to close the cash payments on the computers that didn't have a cash drawer, but on the computer that had the cash drawer, that was only for make payments for the takeout orders, basically. So we were not allowed to use that terminal, and it wouldn't let us close cash orders in that cash drawer. So that depends how you guys, I don't know, have set up your restaurant. That depends, of course, if how you guys trust your employees and everything. Um, Also, we have the server banks versus the cashier, which I just told you. Each server has their own bank. They manage the cash payment, and at the end of the night, they will get with the cash out. They will on the report it will tell you if the server has to give you money or either you have to give the server money, depending on the tips as well. And the cashiers is when you guys have only one person, um, or you can assign multiple persons to a cash drawer. Um, like we always suggest to have only one person. That way you should know you will be able to, if for some reason the cash drawer is short, uh, that person will take responsibility of whatever is going on with the cash drawer instead of having three people using the same cash drawer that you will not be able to know who's either taking money or putting extra money in the cash drawer. And limited assignment of cashiers to one drawer. You can assign only one cashier to a cash drawer. Uh, you can set that up with the permissions as well. There's a certain permission that allow you to do this. Um, So yeah, we're gonna be talking about permissions and roles in a couple minutes or so. So the next thing is cash handling. Um, the first one is enforce cash in on a cash drawer. This is like the most preferred for the restaurant because basically what it means is that, for example, if you have two terminals, both of those terminals have a cash drawer. Um, the cash drawer needs to be cashed in. So for example, if a server is going to make a payment cash, if the cash drawer is not cashing, the transaction will go directly to his account, to his bank. But if the cash drawer is cashing, it will go into the cash drawer. So also that depends on how you guys trust your employee. Um, this is like um, so that depends on what you guys. Uh, I don't know how long, depends on how long you have your employees working with you and all this stuff. Also, we have the cash handling and cash drawers only. Um, and on this one is that if the person is not going to be able to fill cash orders in a cash drawer in a terminal that has a cash drawer, so it's not going to allow him to do that. It's just it needs to
Henry?
what is it?
Yeah, you backed away from the mic or something? I can barely hear you.
Okay, let me hold on one second. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. So yeah, we were on cash handling on cash drawers only. Basically, how this works is that um, this is very kind of like when you have a restaurant that they have for example, 3 terminals. Only one of the terminals has a cash drawer, so so the servers were not they're not going to be able to close cash orders in that a specific terminal. Uh, that's gonna be like a specific for a certain function. Like for example, um, let's say takeout orders. Um, on that specific terminal, you're gonna be handling the cache of the takeout orders. So the servers will need to use the other terminals, the terminals that doesn't have a cache drawer on it. Uh, and the other one will be no restrictions, where they just can close orders, cash and cash, like whatever they want, basically. They don't have any restrictions. They will allow them to do anything they want. They can close cash orders with a terminal with a cash drawer or without a cash drawer as well. So basically that's what it is. The next one, price manipulation. Um, this is more related to uh, what you guys want, either the servers or the managers, what you guys want them to do or to be able to do. Um, but this is more like permissions for managers, I will say, because I mean, the time that I have been here, I haven't seen a restaurant that has a waiter like with permission to change prices or do comps. Basically, this will be more for like managers. So the first one, of course, is the price change, where you can change the price anytime you want on the terminal, and also in the back office. Also the comps, where you can do comps anytime. Um, Also the voids as well, void items, void orders, um, the discounts, which you can set the discounts in the back office as well, and it will show on the terminal what are the discounts you guys have. We have the prompt for price, which is more like on the restaurant that I used to work, we used to use it, for example, for like, um, let's say someone order, oh, I want some extra onions, but we didn't have extra onions as a prep in our menu. So what we did is that we just put like an open site, and it will prompt for the price. So I used to ask the chef, hey, how much you want to charge for the onions? And he would say like, oh, $3. So we just put the price in it. But also that depends of, as I'm saying, you guys need to know how, how you trust your employees, and whatever, you want to allow them to do. Um, so you guys really need to be careful with this, because they, for example, they can charge like $5 for something and put the price for like $2 only, So we got to be careful with this as well, and who we give permission for to do this. And then the item split, where you can split an item. Um, Basically, that's what it is for the price manipulation. The next one going to be the roles and permissions. Um, Permissions is the ability to perform an action. Um, those are basically what you guys want to allow a person to do something or not, either back office or in the terminal. Um, the roles are the set of permissions that allow the employee to do or not do different things. Um, Basically, how you guys know, in the back office, we have to name the roles. So we name them depending on what you guys have. If you guys have a bartender, they have different permissions for servers, and we have the permissions if we put different, permissions for them depending on what they do, and also for the managers. Um, but you guys can limit the whatever, the access. For example, for the manager, what he can do and what he cannot do. Uh, Always keep in mind that when you want to do some changes on this, you're gonna have to contact us, but also whoever the person is going to contact us, make sure that the person is in the staff list and has the back office permission. Because sometimes it happens that, for example, there is someone that is a server and called us, hey, my boss just asked me to call you because I need a permission to do this. And, we're not going to be able to do that because in that case, we always ask uh, for an email, saying, from the owner, saying, hey, I want this person to have this permission or something like that. So we're very careful with this as well, because we don't want to give permissions to someone who doesn't uh, need to have those permissions. Um, and the permissions are broken up by front of the house and back of the house. Front of the house is what the servers or managers will be able to do on the terminal. Back of the house, what they can do when they log in into the back of the house, and they can also do price change. They can add items to the menu. Um, and they can add people to the staff list and everything like that. And roles, can be customized based on your location. So as I was telling you guys, that depends on how you guys trust your employees. And yeah, do you have any questions by now?
Can you make it so that they can go into the back of the house and only do certain things? Like they can go in and check the time of, say, their employees, but they can't go in and look at the reports.
Definitely, we can do that. Definitely. Yeah, we can do all that kind of stuff. You can have
Okay, so
the only
specify.
what is it?
So we can say, okay, I want them to be able to say, add an item or change a price, plus look at the employee's time in and time out, but I don't necessarily want them to see like all the reports, the income reports and stuff.
Yeah, we can do that. We can
Okay.
add the permissions and take out permissions as well. So yeah, we can do that definitely. Of course, that depends on whatever you need. Um, but we can do that.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions? No. Okay. So yeah, basically, these are kind of like um, the most important permissions. The permission to do comms. Of course, this is gonna be like a manager permission. Do voids as well. Discount. A split after send. View reports. Well, view reports is when I was a waiter, I was able to view the report. So it's my personal report. So we can manage what kind of reports the server can look into the terminal. Um, view orders from others. Um, take orders without clocking in, and assign or design cash drawers. So I will say this is like a kind of like a group of permissions, more into like managers, that they are able to do this. Waiters are not going to be able to do this, but that depends on what you guys need. Um, now we're going to talk about the QuickBooks integration. So we have Ordyx can automatically import sales and related data into QuickBooks desktop or online. So we integrate with QuickBooks. We don't specialize in QuickBooks itself. So before we do that, we ask the customer to do some things. So you guys will have to um, make a list and divide it by the sales group as well, so we can map it up in Ordyx in the back office. But it's actually a really good way for you guys to keep track of what's going on with the store. All the reports without bothering anyone. So this feature is actually pretty cool. Um, the data available for import is sales by sales group, as I was telling you. Is divided by the sales group, and minimize mistakes and data manipulation. So you guys will have, um, updated reports of whatever you guys want to look at it. So this is a really good option for you guys if you guys don't have it. Also, we have the alerts and notifications. As you can see, we set this up in the back office. So how it works is that if, for example, there's a waiter that needs to do a discount for a table, um, and the manager is going to do the discount. Um, so, for example, if the discount is more than, let's say, 10%, we can set them up. We can set the alerts up to so you can get an email, either an email or we can send you a message. You just give us your phone number and you will get an instant message saying, hey, this person is doing a discount, and it will tell you the exact time, date, and who's approving the discount, and it will tell you everything. Uh, so this is really good as well for you guys if you want to keep on track what is going on with your restaurants. Um, it depends on how you guys trust your managers. Uh, but this is actually a pretty good feature. Um, Also, we have the remote authorization. Um, the way this feature works is that, for example, a bartender needs to void an item, and for some reason the manager is not at the restaurant. Um, so when you try to do the void, it will prompt a window with an option that it says remote authorization. When you click on that, um, it's gonna give you the list of the people that is on the is set up on the back office for the remote authorization, and it will send either an email or a message to that person, so this person can approve or decline the remote authorization. So you will be able to see the item, whatever the item is gonna become, or whatever the order is gonna be void, and you can approve it or decline it. So this is really good too. Um, it's a really good option. Do you guys have any questions about this? Okay. The next one will be the reports. In the back office, there is if you go to where it says reports, you will be able to find these options, the security. Here you will be able to generate reports or whatever you guys want. Either you want to see the comps, you can select the date as well, from what date to what date you want to see what comps were done or what items were removed, what discounts, and it will tell you all the information, who made the discount, who made the comp, who who took the order, uh, at what time, the exact date. So it will give you like a detailed report of all the whatever you want to select. For security, we have different type of hardware. The first one that we have is the manager cards, which you guys like open your account with us. I think you get 5 cards, 5 staff cards. So you can assign those cards to the managers. That way, they're not gonna have to input the number, obviously for security reasons, because um, you can have problems with that. But yeah, basically this is a good way, to protect the number or basically the numbers for the managers, so they don't have to log in. They can do like whatever they want. The manager that you assign this card They can do basically comps, discounts. They can do everything with the card. Also, you can assign any type of card that has a magnetic thing on the back. It could be a credit card that you don't use anymore. You can assign that credit card to that person, and it will work. Even a gift card if you want as well. Um, so that's the first one. The other one is the biometric, which is a fingerprint reader. Instead of using cards, it will use the thumbprint. So you can assign that as well in the on the terminal, the same way that you assign a manager card. It will give you the prompt and the person. You're gonna assign the thumbprint to a certain person, and every time they want to log in, he just put his thumb into the little machine, and it will read his thumbprint. He will be able to do login and do any type of discounts and stuff like that. And also we have camera integration. For now, we just integrate with Remote Eye. That's the only company that we can integrate right now. But if you have any suggestions or anything like that, you can, of course, go to our website and submit any suggestions that you guys have. So maybe we can work something with you guys as well. But yeah, basically, you will be able to see how this works is that we set up a camera where the cash drawer is. So you will be able to see everything what's going on the cash where the cash drawer is. So for example, if a certain time uh, um, you guys were short on the cash drawer, you can look on the camera, look back in the cameras and on the videos, and see what was going on at that time. So this is pretty cool as well. Do you guys have any questions?
Where do we get information on the biometrics, like the thumbprint for like the hardware?
Well, actually, if you can give me your email, I will email you all the information that you need for this. Just give me one.
Okay, and those.
Let me get a pen, really quick.
Okay.
Okay, so what's your email?
It's Melinda, MELINDA dot Vizcarra, VIZCARRA @gmail.com. And that also works for time management, because we have employees that are not cashiers or servers, but they use it as to sign in and sign out.
Definitely.
Okay, good.
So let me just. You said melinda.vizcarro@gmail.com.
Right. VIZCARRA, Vizcarra.
Okay. Anybody else has more questions about this? Okay. So yeah. So as you guys know, we are 24/7. You can call us anytime you guys want. We will be able to help you on whatever you guys need. Also, if you guys feel that need a training for some reason, or you guys wanna train new staff or new managers, you can give us a call so we can schedule something for you guys anytime you want. Also, the next webinar is gonna be on March 25th, and we're gonna be talking about the online ordering. So you guys are interested in this. This will help you out. And as a reference book, I will recommend you to read this book, the How to Burn Down the House. It's a really good book, and it will tell you a lot of how servers can do certain things that they might not have to do. But yeah, I would recommend you to read this book. And this is our phone number, our email. Call us anytime you guys have questions or have if you guys have any suggestions as well. You can go to our website and submit the suggestions. The development team, they always check on that, and if they find something that we really need to, like they will contact you for sure. So we will appreciate that. And yeah, basically this is it. Do you guys have any questions? Anything that you guys want to ask before we finish?
I do, Henry. I have one question. I'm interested in taking a look at your inventory module.
Okay.
And it's what I looked at it probably 2 years ago.
Okay.
And it wasn't quite what I was looking for at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if I can get it turned on temporarily for, say, a month, and then just kind of work with it, see if it's what I need to get the job done.
Yeah, sure. If you want, give me your phone number and your name so we can contact you and we can talk about it.
Okay. It's Mike
Okay, Mike.
Van Leeuwen, VanLeeuwen.
Okay.
And my phone number is 408
40
482
48
0597.
0597. All right, Mike. So definitely we will contact you about this.
Okay.
Is anybody else interested in inventories or something like that?
Hey, I got a quick question for you, and I recommended it a few months back. It would be real nice if when you're looking at an order and say there's 3 beers on it and wanted to know what time that those beers were sold, if you could drill down from that order to see what the particular times are.
Well, actually, there's a. Okay, when you're in the order, on the top of the where it says the name of the order, I think there's an option that it says view. If you click on that, I think twice, or I think it's twice that you click on that, it will give you the like how long that order has been like in the system.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if you're
we're looking it up right now.
but you can try to test it and check it. On the top of where it says the name of the, when you click on the order, when it opens up the order, on the top where it says the name of the order, right next to it, there is a tab, a view tab. You click on that and it's going to show you like for how long that the item has been put into the system.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Get that.
Yeah, check it and like if you're not able to find it, just give us a call. We will help you.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm seeing is logs. Yeah. Not seeing a view button.
Oh, but you mean, okay, you're in the back office right now, or?
Yeah, I'm in the back office.
Okay. What you meant is in the back office, you want to be able to.
Okay, so you know how you can pull up an order and it'll list all the items on that order, but sometimes a lot of times it'll have like Coors Light 2 sold.
Yeah.
But that's all it tells you.
Oh, I see what you
It
meant.
doesn't tell you all different times.
Oh no, yeah. Well, no, what I was saying it was about in the on the terminal actually on the.
Oh, okay.
But actually, yeah, that's a good. I don't think we have that in the back office.
Yeah, it's just sometimes it's nice to figure out, you know.
Yeah.
Orders were
Yeah.
over 2 hours or.
Yeah, that's true.
Helps pinpoint problems every once in a while.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Just a suggestion.
You're right. No, I'm gonna put that as a suggestion, definitely.
Yeah.
And as you guys know, we try to work with you guys. So as I was telling you, if you guys have any suggestions, please go to our website, and the development team will definitely will look into it.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's
thank you very much, and yeah, talk to you guys. Thank you very much for everything. Okay,
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
thank you. Bye.